I would not only have to analyze vast amounts of data to arrive at my recommended pricing guidance, I'd also have to convince the company's executives that my strategy was the winning and profitable approach. These are multi-billion-dollar deals, you understand, Ben said. Some of them can make or break the company. Ben paused. In a tone that reflected his natural curiosity, he asked, "Chad, can you really do all these things?" I took only a split second to reply. "Ben," I said, "this stuff is so easy I can do it with my eyes closed." I still remember the sound of Ben bursting into laughter. He hired me later that month, mainly because he knew I could do the job, but also because he knew I was comfortable enough in my own skin to joke about being blind. I had the business and tech skills to succeed, but just as important, he saw firsthand how I could handle myself in a meeting with self-confidence and good humor. I've learned to find humor in being blind because I can't change how blindness is such a big part of my life. Wherever I go, I'm led by a German Shepherd guide dog. It is not easy to hide a large German Shepherd in a conference room. So, because it's nearly impossible for me to pretend to be someone I'm not, I decided many years ago to accept who I am and deal with my everyday reality head on, embracing it, owning it, and yes, even welcoming it. It won't help me or anyone else if I'm ashamed or apologetic about being blind, or if I fail to express myself fully because of it. This self-awareness was forced upon me by my blindness, but it has made me a better person today than I was before I lost my eyesight. I'm a better person because of my blindness, not in spite of it. As someone who could see until young adulthood, I know how tempting it is for many of us to put up a false front and avoid the responsibility of sincere self-acceptance and authentic self-expression. My blindness disallows the charades and pretensions I once hid behind. I have learned in the years since losing my eyesight to live according to my own standards and on my terms. For those of you not as fortunate, this is my story. Chapter 1. The Final Sunset. This can't be happening. The brightly lit pages of the textbook on my desk had just dissolved into a muddled mass of colors. My eyes were no longer working. In the course of several minutes, what looked like a dense swarm of bees had overtaken my field of vision. Not this. Not now. I muttered to myself with frustration. How would I explain why I hadn't completed my assignment? It was a cool East Tennessee evening in the fall of 1996, just a few months shy of my 21st birthday, when I realized I would soon permanently lose my ability to see. The trees on my college campus that afternoon were awash in fall foliage, deep crimson red, brilliant pumpkin orange, and sawdust shades of yellow-brown. Outside the suburban Knoxville home I'd been raised in, the yard was filled with brightly colored fallen leaves. But in my second-floor bedroom, my life was taking a much darker turn. I was hovering over my desk with a blazing bright lamp beaming down on my college literature assignment, as I tried to blink away the swarms of floaters obscuring the words on the page. Floaters. Those dark little specks that most people experience as fleeting shadows in their field of vision had been an increasing problem for me of late. I was having more and more bad days with them, a common symptom of my eye condition, retinitis pigmentosa. Without warning, the floaters would start piling up before me like swarming bees. I'd have to stop what I was doing and roll my eyes to make the floaters clear out, just to get a few moments of visual clarity. But until this moment, the floaters had never prevented me from getting my schoolwork done. What should have been a 30-minute reading assignment was taking me more than 2 hours, and I still wasn't finished. Feelings of frustration welled up inside me. No matter how frequently I rolled my eyes and rubbed them, all I could see was a teeming mosh pit of floaters.